even if we spend 1% of the energy that we otherwise spend in correcting or changing people on ourselves, our life would be different. One thing that I personally would recommend to each one of you, independent of where you are, who you are, it is about being aware about self and about others. My operating style is very, very autonomous, very freedom oriented, and that's one of the reasons I work with startups. Now, fortunately, unfortunately, there was a time when I got a boss who was a classic micromanager. A micromanager is somebody who's very directional, very instruction led, would every day speak to you, sit with you to figure out what are you going to do today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow, very transactional. And I've been somebody who's been very, very autonomous, very freedom oriented. Now, after 2-3 months, the kind of clashes I started happening with me was troubling me out. Typically, when this happens, we would start blaming the person on the other side. How can somebody be a micromanager? Why doesn't he understand? And what it was doing, I would continuously fight, avoid, ignore. I will just keep the conversation very transactional, and whenever I would see him, I would run away. Do you think that was helping me? No, it was not helping me. I was not growing. I was not delivering results that I wanted to. Like I have my own values, every single person have their own values and belief system. And please remember, nobody is right or wrong. The day you understand this point, you are going to move ahead in your career and life like you have never imagined. You will stop wasting time on things that do not matter. You will stop wasting time on trying to change people. And I can ask this question right away. Answer for yourself. How many people that you've met in your life have you been able to change? I have not been able to change any single person because nobody is going to change for you, and they're right. Because what defines us, what makes us is what is in our reference right. These are kind of glasses that we wear. If I'm putting green glasses, I will see the world green. If I'm putting yellow, I will see the world yellow. Like that, everybody have their own shades of glasses and they see the world like that. Now, I had 23 bosses in 13 years of my career. That's massive number of bosses. And I'm still connected and had a tremendous relationship with each one of them. And I got my share of difficult ones and the awesome ones. The first time managers to the global executive. Every movement I had to adopt, change, and do better for myself. And they were always receptive. Whenever I fought for my boss to change or my team to change or my colleagues to change, nobody changed. I wasted my energy there. And here is something that I have to say. Even if we spend 1% of the energy that we otherwise spend in correcting or changing people on ourselves, our life would be different. Change is within you. Nobody else changes. Nobody ever will change for you unless it makes sense to them.